What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. So will James Gunn do the unthinkable, you guys? Will his Batman actually have the trunks like his Superman? Because right now, you guys, the internet is still going crazy about these set photos for Superman. And it's been overwhelmingly negative. And I just don't get it, you guys. I don't. I'm in the camp where I think the suit looks great. I like the color; it's very vibrant. I love the Kingdom Come, the S, the symbol for hope. I love the trunks. I love the belt. I love the boots. You name it, it looks good to me. And the crazy part is, I think it looks great. And these aren't even official photos, you guys. This isn't even going to be the official reveal. So the bagginess, which a lot of people do have problems with, could end up ultimately being done in post-production. This isn't the first time it's happened where a comic book character's costume is a little bit baggy on set photos, and then in post-production, they do some work and they throw a little bit of that CGI makeup on it. It is a possibility. So what I think everybody needs to do is just calm down and relax, you guys. This isn't the official reveal for these costumes because these are just set photos. You guys, they're set photos. Again, they're set photos. Somebody with a long-ass lens all the way in the building taking these photos. And that's it. So be patient, everybody. Honestly, be patient. Now, Batman, you guys. Now, I'm excited for what James Gunn has cooking for his DC, right? I'm excited for his Batman. It's got to be drastically different. There's so many different iterations of Batman, you guys. We've had so many Batman over the last 30 years. We're doing another Batman. Another actor's got to play Bruce Wayne. Another actor's got to play Batman. We have Robert Pattinson. So it's going to be going on at the same time. And it's going to have to be drastically different, stylistically approach and aesthetic to his Batman. So will his Batman end up having the trunks? When's the last time Batman had trunks within, the live action DC stuff? It's been the longest, right? Batman Begins, very different suit. Then he got the upgrade for, the Dark Knight, which ultimately, you guys, I think that the Batman Begins suit looks better than the Dark Knight suit. That's just me. I'm a big fan. Look, if you guys know me, I think Batman Begins is the best film out of the Nolan trilogy, you guys. That's absolute facts. And then, of course, we had the Ben Affleck reveal. Ben Affleck still to this day has the best Batman suit of all time in BVS. Nothing's been able to match that. That shit it's just phenomenal. I mean, the whole Dark Knight look, the Dark Knight Returns look, it was absolutely extraordinary. And then Robert Pattinson's went back to the armored look. Obviously, kind of look more similar to the Dark Knight stuff. But I'm really hoping that, in the Batman 2, eventually he'll get a suit upgrade and it could look different. But like I said, James Gunn's he's gonna have to do something drastically different for his Batman. Even in the Flash, I don't know if you guys remember, when you got that shot reveal of Michael Keaton's bat suits, there were a couple of his bat suits that had the trunks and it looked pretty good. So I do think that they could pull off the trunks look. And I know people think, oh, come on, man, let's modernize the suits. It's so old school that we don't need the trunks. James Gunn Superman trunks look good. They do. I don't have an issue with the trunks. I honestly don't. Or even look at the Kingdom Come suit from, Brandon Routh a couple years back from the Arrowverse. That shit looked phenomenal, you guys. And it had the trunks on there. It looked good. Or even look back at the Christopher Reeves suit. It has the trunks on there. Somebody did a whole massive edit of all the Superman suits that had the trunks, and they edited off the trunks. And some of that shit looks weird. So like Christopher Reeve's suit looks weird without the trunks. Or somebody did an edit of, David Corenswet's suit without the trunks, and it looks odd, honestly. So sometimes there are different iterations that fit more suited for the trunks. Obviously, you have the Man of Steel stuff. It looked better without the trunks. But that's a whole different story, you guys. I still think that the Man of Steel suit looks so much more better than everything else after that. Like, the BVS suit wasn't really, the fan of it. The black and white suit and, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Nothing topped that Man of Steel suit for me, at least personally. But like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to adapt, Brave and the Bold for the DCU. Honestly, like I said, it's gonna be drastically different from an aesthetic approach. And I'm curious to know just how much creative control James Gunn has over his entirety of the DC universe. You know what I mean? I know he's CEO over there, with Peter Safran, but Andy Muschietti, he did some really good things with The Flash. And you can appreciate his aesthetic, you can appreciate his love and approach to these characters. So I think we are in good hands with Andy Muschietti And I do think that he can deliver a Batman film up to par with, with Nolan did with his Batman, or even what Zack Snyder did with his Batman in BVS, because that Batman was absolutely phenomenal. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens, you guys. Like I said, would you guys like to see Batman with the trunks, or or is it a little bit outdated for the Batman character, since that, like I said, we haven't had Batman with the trunks in such a long time. It's been a while, since, the Adam West days, even the Michael Keaton stuff, you know what I mean? He didn't have, the trunks. It just looks so different nowadays, and I wouldn't mind it, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind to see Batman with the trunks, especially if it was going to be more so of like the gray, the gray look for Batman. I feel like that could look really, really good with the utilities belt. There's so much they can cook with Batman. So much they can cook with the design for Batman. I can't wait to see. I'm pretty sure they have some ideas already, but, it's still in very early development. Early development, especially now that, the Batman Part 2 is coming out. So they kind of both have to be on board with what approach they take with the character, what approach they take with the, the villains they use. They can't use the same villains. There's so much detail that they have to be really careful with, separating these two universes, separating these two Batmans on all levels, and that's the frustrating part, because I do think that Robert Pattinson's Batman could have absolutely crushed it alongside David Corenswet's Superman. Can you imagine? Both of them just so drastically, tonally different. It could have really, really worked. And it's so unfortunate that, Matt Reeves was like, no, I'm over here. I'm cooking in my kitchen. You guys cook in your kitchen. Don't bother me. I'm going to be doing my own thing, And just one of the things I hope Matt Reeves, I want him to go more into the world of the supernatural. I don't want the same feel we had for the Dark Knight trilogy, the realistic Batman approach. We got 3 movies of that. I want something different. What Zach did with Ben Affleck's Batman in BVS, that was the shit. That was the Batman that was literally ripped from page, to the big screen perfectly and so well done, you guys. Even his armored suit, there's so many great things, Zach did with, the BVS Batman. I want more of that, But who knows, man? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think, Batman will have the trunks? Are you guys a trunks, fan when it comes to the Batman character? Because it seems like a lot of people aren't the biggest fan right now for the trunks for Superman in these set photos. Like I said, you guys, they're just set photos. They're nothing's official. There could be a whole much more touch up done in post that could get revealed in the first trailer or the first teaser, and even in the movie, you guys. Like, it could be drastically different, But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Batman possibly having the trunks in the DCU. Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Post your comments down below, and thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching Zero Productions. Peace.